for? Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Hurricanes will kick this away to get us going. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back. Is handed off out of the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He lets it go on the move. Finds his man. It's Matthews. He moved the ball to the 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He picks up the first down before they get it.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. On the run here, lets it go. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. Fighting off the defender. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
And at 1st down, they go right back to him. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They keep alive this long opening drive. It's the 11th play on 3rd down now.
Music no. Military stone.
Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Direct snap. Breaks into the clear. The gain moves the ball to a 34. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a 1st down.
A sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And tackled after a small pickup there. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Wants to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He finds some space. He's in the clear. The 30. Inside the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Miami.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And 4th down, they'll punt it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Offense retakes the field. They take the field with serious momentum. Would have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Pulls it in. It's Pringle. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Boy, 3rd down, you know you're going to get a lot of pressure from this defense. Quarterback's protected, does a great job of putting that ball where his receiver can make a play on it. What I love is what this guy does after the catch to picking up huge yards to set up now a 1st and goal.
The Canes churn out another 1st down. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Going for his running back. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Hurricanes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Tennessee, 0.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
They'll run it here. That's the spin move.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime.
Put some points on the scoreboard!
2nd down after that previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Vols will crank up the tempo. Off the play fake on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Important second down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Looking to throw again. He escapes the pocket. Tries to get it to the running back. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up 4th down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this 3rd down, and now it's going to bring up a big 4th down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws. It's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience.
It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Canes.
What a touchdown here by this offense. And I'm going to tell you something. This is what separates the men from the boys right here as a quarterback. He knows he's going to get hit. Looks downfield, keeps his eyes focused, makes the throw, takes the hit, and they get the touchdown. Beautiful.
28, Tennessee, 0.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up 2nd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions.
Could take it all the way. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, and he makes the catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Grab behind the line. It's Pringle. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the extra point was up and good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. That is broken up and incomplete.
Chris, I think it's the right time to call the screen here, and it looked like it was going to be open if they were able to execute. But give the defensive player credit for being able to recognize it and knock that ball away, because if he doesn't, that's a big gain for the offense.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Looking to throw it on first down. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not.
Looking for a man deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
42, Tennessee, 0.
And he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Just time enough for one more play in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. The Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today. Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Pringle. They bring him down at the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Canes have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Going for the touchdown here. Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Now here's the toss play. He's past the marker and still going. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Going to try to use his legs here. They stop and buck. This offense is threatening now at the +43. The Vols come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. So no throwaway. He's forced out of bounds. That'll be a sack.
I think this quarterback here is just desperate to try to make a play, and as he's trying to make that play, he's losing ground, and this defensive speed is on display. Good job of getting him out of bounds.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Quick throw, testing the middle. The pass is batted down, broken up on fourth down. What a play.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Breaks an open space. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
On the run, it's Hardy. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's looking to scramble. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Pringle. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
The offense will stay on the field for this fourth down attempt. Direct snap to the back. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to fourth down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. He's got his man wide open. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who you meant to throw that ball to.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal for the 7. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
They'll look to throw it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
One of the few mistakes we've seen from this quarterback. He has been pretty much flawless this entire game, but this time tries to get a little greedy, and it cost him.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, I guess the bad news here is this game is more than likely over, seeing that the offense has yet to score. But the good news, you never know. Maybe a comeback from this kind of deficit with the time remaining, it would be historic. So maybe you should stick around if you want a shot at witnessing history.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He'll throw it now. Catch made on the right side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
And now, 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This will ball incomplete and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Canes. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Tennessee, 0.
And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. And they'll use the ground game here. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Pringle. The defense drops him into a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Offense behind the sticks facing a 2nd and long. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. We come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
A really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
He missed it. Off target that time. That's just a minor blip. What's been a thoroughly dominating performance. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Volunteers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. A deep shot to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Chewing clock with the running game. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. This has been a long afternoon for this offense. All that's left, try to get some consolation points here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And they'll stop him short of the goal line. Offense will set up inside the 5. A field goal here doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, vols.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quickly behind the 6 here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They've got him down, but the offense gets the 1st down they needed to just run the clock out. 1st and 10 now for the offense. It's a bootleg here. He escapes the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. And there's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And now a timeout is taken by the defense with the 11 seconds remaining. And the Canes are going to cash in this red zone trip. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Catch made, looking for the goal line. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Pringle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
PAT is good as they build on this big lead.
That makes the score Miami.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 7 defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Here's another interception. But we're losing track. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look